After two record-breaking seasons at UIW that saw him earn 2019 Southland Conference Coach of the Year, Pat Hallmark was hired as the new head baseball coach at UTSA in June with the goal of turning around a Roadrunners program that finished under 500 last season. This year, before the coronavirus wiped out the college baseball season, they were well on their way to doing just that. The easiest way to show growth is in winning percentage. In 2019, UTSA started 7-10 over their first 17 games. This year, they flipped that script, albeit with a rocky finish to the season.
We didn't know we were finishing, but the last 5 games we lost, so that was disappointing. But we still finished 10-7, which I believe was, in terms of the team sports over at UTSA, I believe we had the highest winning percentage on campus. So we pay attention to stuff like that as coaches. We're always competing and looking for ways to improve. The idea the first year was to establish that winning matters. It's not okay to lose. It's not okay to underachieve.
In order to build off of this year's foundation, Hallmark will need to manage an abnormally large roster next year. The majority of the current senior class is expected to return in 2021, but the incoming freshmen will want to battle just as hard for spots in the starting lineup.
It's going to be like that on every team. You'll have some young guys challenging veteran players for playing time and pushing them at their respective positions. But none of that is bad. None of that is a negative in any way. In fact, we talk about it and we try to foster it as much as we can, because at the end of the day, that's going to only make the team better.
Like most coaches these days, Hallmark has turned his home into an office. He does most of his work on the porch while the rest of his family stays active inside. But the beautiful weather is a blessing and a curse.
Every morning I come out here and the weather's been fantastic. I feel like we've had a couple days of rain and pretty much like 20-something days of sunshine and pleasant temperatures, and it makes you want to pick up a bat and a glove. So that's been just a little bit harder, I guess, but I'd rather have the good weather. But it's baseball weather. That's the first thing I think of. I'm ready to get back out there on the field and help where we can as coaches to help these guys develop.
All right, here's a look at how this year's team stacked up. 10-7 was actually the best start to a season since 2015. They notched 144 hits, 86 RBI, and 11 home runs, and were 5th in the conference in team batting average. And they also had the conference leader in stolen bases, Dylan Rock. Certainly a great start for Coach Hallmark's crew.